What's up, guys? Hambrick here. We're here at Beast Factory Gym here in Atlanta, Georgia. We finna get this back day in. Let's go kill it.
Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. 500 degrees. Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them.
During prep, it's pretty much the exact same as it would be in off season. Every day I come in here and I try to kill it as hard as I can possibly go. I'm still going as heavy as I can possibly go, always working in that 8 to 12 range, just making sure everything feels good, making sure my contractions are good. And overall, I'm just killing it on the daily, regardless of I'm 1 week out or if I'm 100 weeks out, I'm training the exact same.
This far I go hard, let God take control. I was starving skinny, now my weight up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later. I'm shooting for the stars, need no laser beam, blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. 500 degrees. Go dummy, go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. 500 degrees. Smell good, skin clear. This here my year. Hey, look up here. This here my tier. Same fit 4 days. I grind 4 ways. I play no games. All me, no blame. On the wave, my own wave. Can't stop my shine. In the lane, my own lane. Can't stop my grind. 40 yard in the V12 and like 1.5. At 19, I cleared 19 in a month, no lie.
We're gonna try to go up by a plate by each time. So I'm just getting warmed up though. Making sure I'm getting a great contraction in my back. Focus on that density, row to grow, you know what I'm saying? So this is like a high row, coming straight down, pulling real deep in that back, more so about that elbow drive, making sure that elbow is tucked back, right below that lat. Make for that big, big lat. Let's work. Really the changes, like I said, nothing really changes too much except for the energy levels. You know, as I get closer to a show, obviously the energy is going to drop, and sometimes that can cause my strength to drop as well. But other than that, like I said, I'm still busting the weight. I'm getting as heavy as I can possibly go at that time, and you know, if strength permits, then I'm still able to go heavier and heavier. My goal is to always, you know, PR weekly. You know, I want to increase my weight weekly, whether I'm in a deficit or in a surplus.
But I don't have quitting inside of me. I will not jump in these boxes they throwing me. Talking to God and there's so much he's showing me. Shaping me, growing me, taking me sowing seeds. A growing tree, y'all get a load of me. Yeah, don't let them slow me. I get the bag like a grocery. I'm on my grind like I'm supposed to be. And I do not care if you notice me. Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it. This isn't a robbery, hands in the sky if you got a dream. Learn nothing was blocking me. I was the problem, the only one stopping me. I didn't like it, I had to refocus. Now I'm devoted, I know where I'm going. Controlling emotions, I'm owning the moment. In order to get it, see, you gotta want it. This type of flow make a living break. Confessions over these 808s. Don't sleep on the key, better stay away. I mean, for heaven's sake, I'ma be the best. Came from the endless, laying with the games, bitch with the chest. Beating on my chest, trying to get my rest. Watch me while I flex. Every win is a blessing, and every L is a lesson. So when I run into rejection, I know it's only redirection. I see the blessings right beside me. The chances of quitting are likely. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me. Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted,
slow row in. Start off, of course, lightweight. Good contraction in, just feeling it. At this point, making sure when I go heavy, my body is ready. Because of course you know we're gonna get heavy, you know what I'm saying? I got a home in the suburb. Won't you let me? Oh, this feels great, man. Shoot. I'm gonna have the biggest back on the stage, you know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, it doesn't really change much, but as far as cardio, that kind of goes based off how my body is looking. So, you know, right now I'm on 30 to 40 of cardio. That's usually the highest it ever goes. But say if my body is lacking when it comes to like 2 weeks out, then we may bump up the cardio a bit. But as of now, it's not gonna change. I don't see it changing. My physique has been progressing very fast, and it's been, doing what it needs to do right now. So 30 to 40 is the highest I'm sure it's gonna get this prep. Woo! Just keep going up and away. Keep applying more pressure.
On the line, I'm tapping in. Girl, pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Put in the time, pay the entry fee. Bro on the right, yeah, he kinda nice. Inside of my mind, no one's real as me. Lately, life has been gorgeous. Wake up to clear, my eyes hit recorded. Praise up to God, I ain't chasing no bitch. Swinging and miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted. Disconnected, I've been cordless, I've been cordial, I've been exploring. I got a whole lot, but somehow I want more of it. Yeah, I went to tour and put on for the soil. Hey, bruh, remember they used to ignore us? Now they dropped me the pin with the cord and they catch me running through they ordinance. Remember we couldn't afford the whip. Pushing the scraper, that shit was so gorgeous. We blowing on grapes for the flavors. All of a sudden we majors, independent by no label. But now I'm going hard enough that the streams will lead to a house by the beach. All of this done with the speech. Filling my pockets for now, for later. I want the picket for some sign of the neighbors. I used to skip out on the payments.
I need 10.
Tax for the labor.
Let's go.
5
plate row. Just gotta work harder. Only the biggest stage on earth.
My life much more than imagine. I got where I'm at with the passion. Traded all to live it backwards. Pray we ain't make it through the night. But we ain't make it through the night. You can see it. When you look into my eyes. You can see it in the ground.
Yes, sir!
Life been going my way. Life been going my way.
Come on, John!
Yeah, the word on my back like a madness. Lit down the ashes. Shit do not come with no practice. Recipe, passion, and liquor with God in the passenger. Prayer that crashes. I'm in my basket. Blissful but ignorant. I'm dapper but ratchet. I play around in the traffic. I take the risk. Look at me stack up the chips. I play roulette with the magnum. Ratchet, I die. I'm not afraid of the casket. I'm on the run. I'm chasing the thrills. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I lust for the meal. Lately, I'm blue like the bills. Yeah. I'm elevated, overeducated. I bring the race for who I resonate with. I break the brain with these who work the late shift. Break the girl shit with the stimulation. Reshape the sound with the renovation. All that quickly vacated the premises. I feed off my enemy entities. I rock the crown with a tilt. Ain't nobody done it like this. I'm having fun, I'm wild. I spaz when I serve with the stylist. I'm breaking them over.
Oh yeah. Let's go. 6 weeks.
one of my favorite machines, the only big bro Bobby got. This Nautilus row right here, man. This is next level. Feels extremely good. I don't know what it is about this machine, whether it's the angle or whatever, but the contraction feels really, really good on this machine. All right, let's get into it. This hurts that upper back. So I like to do 10 here, 10 or 12. Right now I'm just feeling it. Gotta lean back a little bit on this one. And I'm gonna superset it, hitting these lows. So we obviously won't go as heavy on this one, supersetting two things together. More so focusing on the drive, contraction, and getting the reps in. So not so much on weight on this exercise, you know, it's a machine exercise, so you focus more, in my opinion, you focus more on contraction and feel when it's on the machine. Versus free weight, you go kind of heavy, so focus on that contraction. I think on a machine, since it is stable, I think, personally, I like to focus more on the feel. I think I can feel it better on a machine. Just like that. This is our last rowing exercise. So I have this mag grip, the underhand one. So basically what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna work a much lighter weight, bend over completely and stay bent over, and just pull and drive those elbows back real deep. That's just gonna really, really dig into those lower lats. We're gonna do these. We do a little bit of pullovers, actually on the pullover machine. And then that's pretty much it. You know, I might tag a little bit of rear delts depending on my energy level after I hit the pullovers, but that'll be our 5 exercises. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. That'll be our 5 exercises for back. Really nailed them lower lats today. That's it.
Training more challenging than off-season training?
You know, I would say it balances out. I would say in the off season, you're getting great pumps. You know, you're having a lot of food, so your body is extremely filled out. Your pumps are almost like painful. They're incredible. Now, when you're on season and you're in prep for a show like the Olympia, I think that you have more of a drive versus, you know, you're off season. You don't really know when you're going to compete. You're kind of just growing to grow, which is great because, like I said, the food is high. But when you're on prep 6 weeks out from a show, you know, the biggest stage on earth, you have a different mentality going into that. It could be any show. It could be, you know, as simple as your local NPC show. When you're at a point where you're close to the show, you have a different drive that I think levels out with an off season. So, you know, you might even train harder when you're in 6 weeks out of a show, especially a show like the Olympia. I mean, for me, it's like I wake up and I want to train. Like, you know, on off season, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, train at 2 or whatever time it may be. But like when it's prep, I wake up like fired up. Like I know that what I do today is going to directly show on stage in 6 weeks.
A world of dreams made of a little dirt, a little hurt, a little love, a little grit, a little never give up. What a dream's made of. Ain't a wish upon shooting stars. Gotta do the work to be the boss. 'Cause I'm a dreamer. Living proof believer. You think big, but I'll think bigger. Give me a spark and pull my trigger. Well, I can see the unseen. I can see a big dream. I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer. Sunrise, open your eyes, better hit the ground, start running. A sunset, don't you forget about the million stars you're one in. Sunrise, open your eyes, better hit the ground, start running.
Focus on pushing that chest up. Every time. When the bar comes down, chest goes up. Do these as a finisher. After you've made sure you challenge yourself through the gym, it's gonna kill. It's gonna kill.
You think big, but I think bigger. Give me a spark and pull my trigger. I can see the unseen. I see my dreams, dreamer. Yeah, I'm a dreamer.
Five exercises, 4 brutal sets on each. Really challenge yourself with the weight. Of course, either weight or reps, whether it be the number of reps you're doing or the weight. Just because you go super, super heavy doesn't mean it's necessarily better than doing a shit ton or a lot of reps. You know, you can get the best of both worlds. So many, many different ways to the same destination. I like to get a mixture of both. I like to do some sets where I just go for a bunch of reps like I did on the superset one. I like to do some sets where I just go super heavy, like on the low row. And I like to get the best of both worlds doing a pyramid set on the first one. So that's the way I like to train. You know, a good 5 to 6 exercises per body part. You know, if I end up doing, I did arms yesterday, so I'm not gonna do any arms today. So my back day will be more so just back today. But you know, 5 to 6 exercises per body part, and then, you know, you kill it. You don't have to do 10 exercises. You don't have to do every single back machine in the gym. You know, you're kind of wasting your time at that point. I mean, I think, you know, you get on a few machines that you know work very well, and you progress on those machines every week. You go up in weight every week, whether that be by 2.5 pounds or 45. You just go heavier every week. That's it. That's the back day, man. Pump goes crazy. I feel incredible. Hope you guys try this out. Feel incredible as well. We got 6 weeks of the O, and I'm gonna show you guys all something you ain't never seen before. 6'3" physique. It's gonna be crazy. Trust me. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe below.